Why does your partner come closer when you let them go? Perhaps you've noticed in your relationships that when you're very devoted and give a lot of attention to your partner, they tend to value it less. But when you slightly reduce your focus on them, they turn towards you with much greater intensity and interest. In this video, we will examine this phenomenon in more depth, exploring the hidden, subconscious background and driving forces behind it. So what could be the reason why your partner comes closer just when you're letting go of them? To understand this, we must first clarify the concept of letting go, as there are many misunderstandings and misconceptions about it that often lead people down the wrong path. Many people misinterpret letting go as meaning separation or divorce. They think that letting go means you no longer think about your partner or ex, or that you have erased them from your life and thoughts, forgotten them, and no longer feel any emotional attachment, or in other words, that you no longer love them. However, that's not what letting go truly means. I would call that something entirely different. Letting go, in reality, means granting permission. It's about allowing and accepting life to unfold as it wants to. It's about understanding and accepting that your ex will be who they want to be and will do what they want to do. Letting go means allowing and accepting how things have turned out, and not only accepting but also trying to understand why things happened the way they did. Letting go is really about releasing control. It's about stopping the urge to force things to go the way you desire or think is most favorable for you. Letting go, therefore, means releasing control, possession, attachment, and the need to force things. When you let go, you experience relief and liberation, attachment, obsessive desire, clinging, the compulsion to control, and possessiveness are all processes that hinder and restrict your life. So, to let go and to permit means to flow freely with the possibilities life offers, understanding, perceiving, and accepting the opportunities within them, and from there, seeking the best, most suitable paths for yourself in life. When you reach this level of letting go, two reasons could explain why your partner or ex begins to approach you again. One is an ego-based reason, and the other is an energetic reason. Let's start with the ego-based reasons. As long as you are overly devoted to your partner, clinging to the hope that they would participate in the relationship with the same intention and dedication, it is not only your devotion and attention that is directed to them, but unfortunately, your strong expectations, rigid boundaries, and your fears too. As long as you pressure your partner with your expectations, boundaries, and fears, they often feel they can't be themselves around you. Many times, it's specifically because of these expectations that the other person finds it difficult to express their true self, to openly share their desires or fears within the relationship. They feel the need to behave, to conform, to adopt habits, use words, and perceive opportunities that align with your system of acceptability. Therefore, when you let go of them, these expectations loosen. The tight boundaries of the relationship begin to relax, and your partner feels a sense of relief. As the expectations, rules, and limits start to loosen and dissolve, they too feel liberated. From this point, they will begin to think about your relationship and you out of their own free will. As they feel this newfound freedom, the likelihood increases that in their memories and thoughts, they will recall the beautiful moments spent with you. Without the confines of expectations and limitations, they may start reminiscing about the good and enjoyable moments when they could truly be themselves around you. Thus, they break free from the ego's restraints. And if your relationship had indeed many joyful moments, They will likely begin to focus more on those memories, which will draw their attention back to you. The other reason is energetic. When you were fully focused on them with all your attention and 100% devotion, they were essentially living within the energy of that attention. Wherever your focus is, that's where your energy is. They saw you as a source of attention and energy. Now that you've let go, loosening your focus on them and directing your energy elsewhere, they start to experience a decrease in the energy they receive from you. The attention and energy from you begin to decrease. The energy source fades. Since that energy source is essential for them too, they naturally start to notice its absence. Out of curiosity, and mostly due to this lack, they turn their attention back toward you. They begin to wonder why there's less attention and energy coming from you. Thus, there may be two kinds of reasons why your partner may start to move toward you just as you've truly let go of them. Be alert and mindful because it's easy to fall into an ego trap here. You might decide to pretend to let go, thinking that if you act like you've let go, they will come back. However, if you take this approach, you're entering a game. And in reality, you're not playing the game with them, but with yourself. You're trying to convince yourself that you've reached the end of the letting go process, trying to convince yourself that your focus and energy have been freed, that you've let go of the desire to control. But this would be self-deception. It's a game you're playing with yourself, knowing deep down that this hasn't truly happened. In fact, if you decide not to answer their calls, not to react to anything, ignore their birthday that's approaching, or turn your head away when you see them on the street, you're building walls that will only have the opposite effect. In such cases, the energy connection doesn't disappear. The energy source is still there, but now they will perceive a different quality from you. Not one of love and desire, but one of tension, anger, and lack. This won't be the kind of energy that attracts them. You must understand that by truly letting go, you are setting yourself free. You are liberating yourself as well as your partner. And nothing is more attractive than someone who is genuinely free, who lives authentically and flows with life. So, I suggest that you work on experiencing your freedom, focusing your attention on becoming aware of what's happening now. Feel and understand the emotional and mental processes occurring within you. Seek harmony in your life, expanding your awareness more and more. Find the opportunities in life that allow you to flow and feel good in the present. This is when you'll be truly ready, the freest, and the most attractive. Thank you for your attention. And now, let me wish you much success, good health, a lot of money, love, a happy relationship, and everything else you desire for yourself.